everyone and welcome to the show. Hello Billie, you look lovely in pink today.
Thank you. You look lovely and glowing. Still pregnant, I see.
Still pregnant. Obviously we're pre-recording this, so I may have already had the baby by the time this comes out next Tuesday.
So excited, honestly. I just can't wait to have another baby in our family and be an auntie again. I'm so excited. I can't wait to smell the baby, kiss the baby.
Do you know what though? Mum texted me last night actually saying, how you feeling? Just what you and Mum text me every day. Like, it's actually, I love it. I wake up and I get a message from you and Mum saying like, any news, any baby, any changes. But I said to Mum, I was like, to be fair, my due date isn't actually until the 12th. So I was like, I think I've just been a little bit kind of hasty thinking baby's going to come early because poor Rosie was early. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in my head, I thought this baby could be a couple of weeks early, but you know, it could be on time, it could be over. So
it really is the waiting game. I feel like the last bit of it, isn't it? It's like you just want it to happen now, as much as you know you're prepared for what you're going to go through, almost. But it's like you just want it to happen. But I think as well, you've got to think. I think being pregnant maybe in your 20s to your 30s is a total different ball game.
100%. Honestly, like I know that being in your 30s is still young. Women have babies in their 40s, sometimes even 50s. But honestly, there is a difference.
And you've got 2 kids to look after.
And there's 2 children, exactly. So I actually text Billie this morning saying, FYI, little tip, if you have a third, don't do it whilst you're filming your series towards the end. Honestly, it's like, it's a lot.
Hard.
And obviously, I get up in the morning, I have like this little burst of energy, and then as soon as the kids are out the door, whether I've done school run, it's usually Paul, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I need to lay down for an hour, but I just need that little hour, and then I
just
sort of
do it.
It's like a roller coaster of energy at the minute.
Just think, you're carrying around a full-size baby in your tummy,
honestly
like taking all your energy from you, all your like nutrients.
It's got even bigger. Look, I'll show you.
Wowzers!
Wowzers!
That is the most loveliest big bump I ever did see.
So,
do you think this is your biggest bump yet?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it might be.
I think so, but I've been trying to get pictures up of when I was pregnant.
Have you been taking pictures the last few days? You need to make sure you take a picture every day of the bump.
Yeah, I should do really.
Also, you don't have any stretch marks. I feel like you should share with our listeners any kind of like prevention, because I know it's hard with stretch marks, isn't it? Because they can be hereditary, but I do think there's ways of like trying to prevent them, and also like just keeping your belly nice and moisturised.
Yeah, first of all, I think definitely you're right. I think it is hereditary. Mum didn't have stretch marks, did she? I don't think Nanny Liz did. I think we've got a family history, which obviously we're quite lucky. But I did use, and I spoke about it before, what's it called? What's it called? It's a stretch mark balm from
Bio oil?
Cow Shed.
Oh, nice.
Stretch mark balm from Cow Shed that run out quite quick. And in the last few weeks, I know I'm not just saying it to plug it because it's my brand, but I've been using the Nightly's Adventures Shea Butter Cream.
Oh, wow.
Because it's vegan as well, and there's like no nasties in it.
Yeah.
When that ran out, I just started using that all over it, and I've been using that the last few weeks. So
just makes you feel better, doesn't it? Like, I remember when my skin, like when my bump got really big with Nelly and Arthur, I used to put so much moisturiser on and then put like a cotton vest on to like soak it all in.
Paul always says to me, oh, you're so greasy. Like, I shower in the morning and I shower before bed. And then the one before bed, like if we're sitting on the sofa or something and I'm like go near him, he's like, you're just always greased up. And I was like, I just love it. Like, I feel like I have to be, especially when I've always worn moisturiser, but I think when you're pregnant, I don't know what it is. It's like rubbing it all over your big tummy. It just feels nice. Massage. Last night though was quite a bad night, one of my worst I think, so I couldn't settle. I put on sleep music, I put on a podcast, I went downstairs, come back up again, I got the ball and I was like leaning, so at 2:00 this morning I was leaning over the bed like shaking my hips like this. I just couldn't, there was no like, it wasn't like Braxton Hicks or anything like that. I just can't get comfortable.
You're just
like the
really
babies,
uncomfortable.
Yeah, the babies took every bit of space now, I think, in the tummy.
I mean, today was the day that I predicted that you was going to have the baby.
It was.
And it's actually not too late. You
No,
never
it's
do
not
know.
too late. It's only
But-
11:15.
Yeah, exactly. You never know. Can you go on a little walk around the garden today, please?
I did. Do you know what? I did do that the other day. I really feel like I need a walk as well.
Why don't
Me and
you?
Rosie, I don't know if you see on Instagram the other day, I went, Rosie, I've got to have a little stretch. Do you want to do some yoga with me? So we just
Yeah.
Googled on
Oh, yeah.
YouTube pregnancy yoga, and it felt so nice. I was like, why haven't I been doing this?
Yeah, it's so.
I know I've moved and haven't even like thought about it, but like when you think about it, I was like, why haven't I been doing all these lovely stretches? It was just like stretch. You know, like all this was just all so nice.
Well, the reason why you probably haven't done it is because you've been preoccupied because you've moved house at 9 months pregnant.
I know, exactly. Talk about timing. But what I need to do is have a nice curry, a madras, try out a new curry near the new house.
Yeah.
A madras curry. Go for a lovely long walk. Mm-hmm. What else can I do? What else do the old... Paul won't come near me. He's like, no, I'm not doing that.
I was about to say, I don't want to be crude, but you know the
he
one they
said
say
no.
that definitely works.
He said, no, it's not your due date yet. I was like, oh gosh, okay.
Come on, Paul, take one for the team.
So what was the other one? Is it raspberry leaf tea?
Raspberry leaf tea. I remember I'd done all of this with Nelly. That's so funny.
I don't actually have any raspberry leaf tea. Maybe I'll get some of that today.
Yeah.
But does it work? I just think baby comes when baby's ready.
Exactly. He or she is clearly very comfortable in there right now.
Very comfortable. Little Paul predicted the 13th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he's like a day sort of after.
And children are quite in tune with things, aren't
Yeah,
they?
that's interesting.
Oh, what did you do
No.
bank holiday? Sorry, let's go back a little bit.Id you do anything on bank holiday?
Literally just stuff with the kids. They had parties. We had horse riding. We went to the farm.
Nice.
What else did we do? Went to the farm.
Yeah, to be fair.
To the fun
On
fair.
Instagram, I've seen the usual like here, there and everywhere.
I was exhausted. Like Sunday evening.
Bet
And no,
you
so
was.
Monday. Oh, then Monday we went to the zoo.
Oh, how was it?
Honestly.
What zoo did you go to?
We went to Colchester Zoo. It was good,
So
but
tell us about the zoo.
it was like every single person had woke up bank holiday Monday and said, should we go to the zoo today? Honestly, it was heaving. Like everyone was like shuffling around, you know, like in the zoo.
Yeah, where it's so busy.
It was too busy for my liking. Like even when you like to try and get a drink, use the toilet, the queues were massive. I mean, the kids loved it. Arthur, we take him to the farm all the time, but he can't remember going to the zoo. Like last time we went to the zoo, he actually couldn't remember it, so he really enjoyed it. Yeah, it was nice. The kids liked it.
Just
and then we
busy.
just come home, and then that was it, really. But I feel like I'm a little bit in tune with you, the sleepless nights at the minute, because I haven't been sleeping well either, and I don't know whether it's my subconscious thinking about if in case you're going to message
In
or
case I call you, yeah.
yeah, I've been really, and like also I've just been I don't know, I'm not making any plans like to go out or do anything because I think in case I get the phone call.
Yeah.
So
Well,
yeah.
I think that's wise because it literally could be any day, and just make sure your phone's on loud.
Greg's actually going away on a stag do, which is really inconvenient. I was like, Samantha hasn't even had the
Where?
baby yet. So Greg's going away Friday to Monday on a stag do, but I've spoken to Hayley, which Greg's sister for our listeners, this morning, and she's on standby for me from Friday to Monday to have the kids in case anything
good.
happens. So she's like, literally, I've got no plans all
prepared.
weekend. If Samantha comes into labour, call me straight away, and then she'll come over straight away and get the kids. So
Oh, perfect.
yeah, because I was like, Greg, this is so inconvenient. Like, why are you going on a stag do this weekend? Samantha's not had the baby yet.
But also as well, don't worry. Even Paul said to me, "Oh, next Thursday, which by the way is my due date, Arsenal, whatever. I'm going to watch the game." And I was like, "Oh, are you?" I was like, "You know that's
How
the due
dare
date." He
you.
was like, "Obviously, yeah, baby pendant before or after." I went, "Well, no, because if I've had the baby, Like, you're not going to want to go and watch a football game. Like, do you know, you just think, like, I'm having a baby, but they don't.
It is
they just
Arsenal.
don't think.
He might very well still want to go and watch it.
I know, tell me about it. Arsenal Tottenham, I think it is. And I was like, that is the due date. But when he said it, I was like, it's not
I bet
like
your
the
head
baby...
spun round like The Exorcist.
It did, yeah, it really did, honestly.
Don't.
But yeah, you've got to laugh. They just... Yeah.
It is so exciting though now, isn't it? Like, it's mad to think, well, this is going to be our last podcast, isn't it, that we're recording before...
Yes, so we should probably chat about that a little bit. We were talking about it yesterday, wasn't we? And I was thinking, because we're recording at home now, I probably won't need a huge break, but I think I'm going to give myself a couple of weeks, maximum 3 weeks, and then we can jump back on here at home. Baby will just be here anyway, sleeping, feeding.
Yeah.
Hold the baby up.
Hold the baby up. Oh, that would be so cute. I'm so excited.
I know. So yeah, it won't be that much of a break, but it will be a couple of weeks, won't it?
Yeah, of course. You've got to give yourself time. Have a nice, break, and then, whenever you're ready, feel ready, we'll get back to it. But isn't it mad? The next time we the next time we record our podcast after today, you're going to be a mother of 3.
It's just crazy.
3.
Because I see certain people that I know that I'm not going to see for a little while, and I say to them, next time you see me, I'm going to have a baby. Do you know what I mean? Because it's, like certain people that you see that you might not see for like a month or 2, and I've been saying that, and they're like, oh gosh, yeah, that's so true. So there's a few things that I'm looking for. I do really like being pregnant. I love the bump. I love kind of that whole mother inside of it. But there's a few things that I'm actually looking forward to once the baby arrives. That's sleeping on my front, because I sleep on my front.
So do I. I do as well.
I sleep on my front with my head and I'm really looking forward to that. And a little bit gross, but my toilet, my stalls honestly, I cannot wait just to go to the toilet normally. It's like it's just been, I'd say for the last 5 months, my toilet situation has been awful.
Well, like constipated.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
And it's obviously common, and it's like happens a lot.
Can you take anything for
I've literally, you know what I'm like. I like all things holistic and natural.
Yeah.
I've done you name it, I've done it, and it doesn't really work. I don't know. It must be a blockage with the baby and the bladder and the placenta, the bowels. I don't know. There's like a block, and that's been making me quite uncomfortable. So I'm looking forward to that.
Maybe when you've had the baby, you could have one of those colonics. It all out.
I actually have had a couple of those colonics before, and I really like them.
Yeah, I know. You said they're really good, haven't you?
Yeah, they actually are. They actually make you feel really nice. But yeah, what did I do the bank holiday? Oh, Paul and Rosie, to be fair, were really good. We didn't do a fraction of what you done. We actually spent a lot of time at the house, which is nice. Oh, actually, I just bought a trampoline. It's out in the garden.
Oh, amazing.
So Paul's gone to the gym this morning after school run, and that's his job. He's got to come back and set it up. Oh, so there was an option. So I ordered this trampoline, right? And there was an option to have it installed.
Yeah. And
I went, oh, Paul, there's an option to have it installed. Obviously, it's an extra cost. And he was like, oh, no, it's fine. I've done trampolines before, which he has. And then the trampoline got delivered yesterday, and it was like in the afternoon. Paul and Rosie straight away, so excited. Let's get the trampoline up. I went, but you'd wish that we'd ticked the box for the installation now. And he was like, oh, why have I given myself another job? Only because we've moved, as well. He's been doing so much in the house and stuff. I was like, why did you... I don't know why I didn't just do it, because I knew that it'd be another job that he's got to do now.
And it's probably going to take him quite a while. Is it not a 2-man job?
Yeah, it is. And he's got a good friend at the school, Ben, who's offered his help to help him. Good. So I was like, just get someone to help you do it.
Yeah, otherwise it's going to be too...
Also, have you seen me? I've gone full-blown nesting mode. Have you seen some of my nesting videos?
Oh, my goodness, right. Do you know what I was going to...
Mrs. Hinch and Stacey Solomon.
I was about to... Do you know what? I nearly replied to one saying, Miss Hinch and Stacey, move over.
Probably just a phase.
No, they're really good, but also the editing of the videos and stuff as well.
Well, you know that I quite like a bit of editing, and for those that want to know what editing I use, it's an app called Splice, and I just think it's really easy. But
I don't know.
I find editing videos looking through my pictures, making folders. I find it therapeutic.
Yeah.
So obviously with the non-sleeping situation, till 1, 2 in the morning, I'm looking in my pictures, I'm making these little videos.
Yeah, but do you
I'm
think
obsessed with what...
That could be adding to your non-sleep scenario because you're looking at your phone.
Well, no, because I first of all do an hour of like the relaxation music.
Oh, and it doesn't
I
work.
just can't. It doesn't work. Then I think, right, let's try and distract myself. And I watch and I do, and I'm not like, you know, just aimlessly scrolling through Instagram, but on TikTok, I was on this hashtag clean talk or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because I don't really quite understand TikTok. Anyway, that was it. I've been obsessing over cleaning videos, organising, folding, all this stuff. And I think it is the nesting. Nesting is a thing.
It is completely like the last few weeks of your pregnancy.
It really is, isn't it?
That's what I was going to ask you. Like, have you got stuff like all other bits? I see that Paul put up like a changing unit the other day.
Changing unit, yeah.
So then, what about with the baby's? The baby's going to sleep with you or in the thing next to the bed?
I'm going to have the baby in the bed with me.
Okay, yeah. And then
Same
what about
as the other two.
And then downstairs, have you got your sleepy head out? And
so I've got the sleepy head. Didn't they change? It's called something else now. Right, so I've got Docker Tot, or actually ours is a sleepy head because it's from
before it got rebranded. Yeah.
So we've got that, and do you not remember when I had Rosie? I went to Harrods. It was so extra, and I bought that really beautiful crib on the cream wooden legs.
Yeah.
Anyway, Paul always thinks that was just a ridiculous purchase, but I'm so happy.
Yeah.
Because that will be an heirloom. And I was like, look, it's so big, it's a piece of... I was like, that will go to Rosie's children or Paul's children. Anyway, we've set that up, and that's just in the dining room at the minute.
Oh, that's
and it just looks
thinking.
lovely.
Yeah, so like it's nice to have somewhere downstairs to put the baby, you know, like a
exactly. And then also, what's the brand? Baby Bjorn, I don't know how you pronounce it. They've sent me a couple, like something, and then a seat. I've got about 4 or 5 different, and I've got that Mamaroo thing.
Yeah, that's really
that
good.
was from Rosie. We've just, and because we moved, we pulled out all the garage. Paul's like, we've got all these things. I went, just leave them out. I went, because
it's
then
good
we
that
can use
you
them.
kept it all, and that probably when you moved, you remembered that you had them, because otherwise you end up buying things that you don't even need.
But you also think, am I going to actually have another baby again? Like, I do think after this baby, I'll probably donate quite a lot of the baby stuff that I kept.
Yeah.
So must have always known that we definitely wanted a third child. You know, because we kept it all. So
I think I'd give mostly all of my stuff to like friends or Greg's sister. Like I remember, I had quite a few things I've.
Well, I'll keep it all for you then, because it's always in lovely condition because they're newborns. For when you have a third.
Yeah.
It's time for a quick ad break, and this is right up our street because it's all about skincare. We love taking care of our skin, don't we, Billie?
Yes, definitely. I just think it makes such a difference to how you feel if your skin is glowing.
100%. So we're so excited to say that this episode is sponsored by Skin and Me, a personalised skincare programme tailored specifically to your skin.
They offer bespoke treatments for acne, pigmentation, skin ageing and more. They use powerful active ingredients that you can't buy over the counter.
And what's even better, it's all sustainable, vegan and cruelty-free, and gets delivered straight to your door every month so you never run out.
And they have something called the Daily Doser, which basically gives you the exact amount of product you need each day, so it lasts longer. Plus, it even has your name on it.
All you need to do to get started is take an online consultation, share some filter-free selfies, and Skin and Me's dermatology team will tailor a personalised solution to evolve with your skin.
And you can get your first month for just a £3.50 pharmacy fee with the code Sam and Billie.
So you normally pay $24.99 per month, and you can change your solution as your skin evolves at any time for free.
So just use the code Sam and Billie to get your first month for just £3.50.
So let's talk about the Met Gala.
Oh yes, Kim's look for me.
I knew you'd love it. Do you know what? Do you know what? One time you should do that bleach blonde hair. in the bun. Like, that would suit you. That wouldn't suit me. My head's too big. That would look so nice.
How do you think you could do that so it's not, I mean, please don't judge, my roots are horrendous, I'm getting them done Friday, but do you think that's a semi-permanent? Has she got that?
So I haven't watched it. I should have watched it. Chris Appleton, her hairstylist, he's posted it today or yesterday. He's posted how he got that colour and that look.
Oh my
anyway,
gosh,
I always, every time I see her with that kind of hairdo, because she does it quite a bit, well, she has done in the past, I always think you could pull that off, that bleach blonde from the root like that.
I'd love to do it. Well, actually, this is quite funny. I haven't told you.
And that dress would look good on you.
Oh, the dress was amazing. Greg and I are handing out an award at the Soap Awards.
Oh, amazing! That's good. When is it?
I think it's in. I actually can't remember. It's in a few weeks' time.
Right. So do the bleach.
I could. I'm thinking that could be my inspo. It could be something different.
And also, how amazing or even do what Khloe done, Khloe Kardashian.
Yeah.
I think she looked really nice.
She looks gorgeous. I was watching something and they said that Kim actually lost 16 pounds to fit into Marilyn's dress for that event.
That's crazy because Kim's tiny at the minute anyway.
That's what
Imagine
I
having
thought.
to lose. Marilyn must have been tiny.
Tiny, but I think like Marilyn, although she
always
tiny,
seemed like she was curvy.
She was, yeah, exactly. Like I thought that as well, and I was really surprised.
Maybe at that time when she wore that dress, she was smaller because you see other videos and pictures of Marilyn and she was a lot curvier, like her arms, her tummy. That might have been one of her like kind of smaller phases.
Yeah.
But also another fact on that, she wore the original dress down the carpet, didn't she? And then she wore a replica into the Met. She got changed.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I read that.
That's interesting. I wonder why.
Not sure.
Maybe because it's so like vintage and precious that she couldn't risk spilling a glass of red
wasn't
down
very
it.
comfortable. Apparently, yeah, exactly. Apparently the back didn't actually do up, so that's why she had the... I love the speculation, getting so involved. There was a meme going around yesterday, and it was me, and it was like this picture of whoever with sunglasses on, like pulling a funny face. And it was like me judging everyone at the Met Gala in my sweatpants. And I was like, that was so me yesterday. I was like,
oh my God, yeah.
Love that, not feeling that. Yeah, and I was sitting there literally looking like Vicky Pollard. Like,
I know, and that's the thing, isn't it? Like you do find yourself doing that, and you think actually everyone, you know, the effort that they go to. But if I'm going to be really honest, I mean, the Kardashians, I think they do mostly always look amazing. I love seeing what they wear. I wasn't keen on Kourtney or Kylie's outfits.
I wasn't actually, to be fair. You're right, exactly the same.
Not.
But was that the theme? I know that not everyone follows the theme and gets the memo, but you're right. I wasn't completely, what's the right word, vibing with them ones. I loved Kendall. I also really like Kris Jenner with the hair, the hair, flicky, that looked quite nice. Blake Lively, I think everyone loved her.
Hailey Bieber,
she looked amazing.
She looked beautiful.
She always looks so good. Like she dresses so perfect for her figure, her face, her hair. She's always like immaculate.
She's flawless.
What I love about the Met is that everyone takes a risk, don't they? They like really go all out there. Imagine like the months of preparation. I think you have to go all in with the Met. Because you can do the red carpet look in Hollywood. They're always doing red carpets, aren't they? I think with the Met, you really have got to.
You got to take a
bring
risk.
bring something to the table that's different.
I see this meme actually on our friend, Sam, on his Instagram. It made me laugh. The oranges in my fridge, watching me take out yet another Kit Kat chunky for dessert.
Oh, yeah, Kylie. That is so true. Do you know what's really funny about you saying that? I just actually had a Kit Kat.
Did you?
And I've got a bag of oranges in the fridge.
That's really funny.
That is so funny. And I looked at the fruit and I thought, just quickly have a Kit Kat. Bit of sugar boost. I should have gone for the orange. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed looking for all the looks yesterday at the Met Gala.
There was some, amazing ones. So this is actually, I've got a little house update for you today, which is quite exciting. So all of like the liner and all the everything for the swimming pool is actually being finished this week, and apparently we have a heat wave coming. So
yes, we do.
I would say, obviously, you would have had the baby, but next time you come over, we will actually be able to. The house might not be done, but the pool will be.
The pool's done.
So we'll be able to go swimming. You can bring the kids
amazing.
over, and they'll be able to come in the pool.
Well, that's all we need. We can just bring a packed lunch. We can have a little
picnic
on the grass.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got the trampoline installed. We're getting like a climbing frame thing as well. I need to get one of them actually. You need to give me some tips.
Well, we've been looking for. We're trying to find one at the minute, but yeah, we can actually come round and sit in the garden.
There is actually a heat wave coming, and it will feel like we're in what should we call it? Costa del Brentwood.
Costa del Brentwood.
Or Costa del Shenfield. Yeah.
We could just like close your eyes, feel the sun on your skin,
and then like when the kids jump in the water, it's just that noise, isn't it?
Splash,
the splashing and the playing. Oh, how exciting.
Yeah.
I actually caught up because I missed 2 episodes of the Family Diaries, and I caught up the other night actually, and I was just laughing again at you and Greg when you said about the swimming pool position.
Oh,
I was thinking,
honestly.
well, it's way too late to do anything about the swimming pool position now.
Honestly, like the arguments and the bickering about it. It's just, even today, like, he's up the house, he's rung me this morning, but it's not even the actual like topic of the argument or the bickering. It's the approach, right? The approach that he has with me about things. It's like, it's very fierce and like very blame, and I just think, whoa, let's step back. I think if you approached it in a different way, then actually we wouldn't be having this argument right now. But yeah, there's so much going on at the minute. There's so many, and like there's a few things that have I don't want to say gone wrong, but yeah, the few things have like
obviously
gone a little bit not gone to plan.
Well, because when I watched the final and you're all having your like little meal and have like a little tour, it's really nice because it's so hard because I haven't seen it. You just think it's actually really nice to see it, because obviously I've been there when it was a shell, so I kind of can work out which room was which, but with the plastering, it does look so different. Like, you've come such a long way. I know that you're late over and schedule and stuff, but it is nearly there.
When you've had the baby and you're ready to come over, I really want you to see it before. I mean, to be fair, it's all being painted at the minute. All the skirting boards and coving's gone
nice.
in. But
that makes such a difference.
Such a difference. Like,
we had ours done a few weeks ago, and it makes the room feel so nice. You think, does.
It really
there's
does.
character in the room.
Yeah, completely.
Yeah.
Like, finishes the room. But when you see it, and also it looks so different, because I showed Libby the other day for the first time, and she was like, it's so different to when you see it on the TV. Like, she's like, it's like just like in a good way. Like, she's like,
of course.
So like,
the thing is, the cameras are never going to do it justice. And that's always going to be the case. And also, when it's at home, it's a feel, isn't it? It's like a feeling, and the smell, and just like,
I mean, it's still building site up there, but the garden and the pool will be done soon, so you'll have to.
At
least we can do that.
The pool looks brilliant. Yeah, it looks so good. I'm really excited. Yeah, come on, bring on the pool party.
I know.
I need to get in there and do some lengths.
Oh yeah, we can
shift
get
some baby weight.
Do you know what I was thinking of getting? Obviously, it's a pain because you're so far. But I was thinking of starting up a little swimming club once a week and seeing if any of the girls, like after the school run,
that's a really good
idea.
And
getting like a swim like aerobics, or like to do like an actual fitness class in.
Do you know what we should do as well? We'll do it one day when you're settled in, because it's now summer months. Have you ever seen, they do it a lot in Dubai as well, like it's like swimming yoga or swimming Pilates, so they have the floating mats in the
I've
water.
Not seen that. Wow.
Oh my gosh. And I done it once years ago, and your core is so good, because you have to balance. Not only are you doing the moves, you've got to stay on the mat, but the mats are obviously made for water. That would be so funny. Like, we could do that at your in your swimming pool.
Right. If there's anyone that can recommend or can contact us about,
because we need an instructor
to come and teach
us water yoga or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Oh, we have to do that.
Yeah.
That'd be so much fun.
And it's really hard. So, like, you really do feel like you're working out. So
yeah, because you're balancing on the mat on the water as well. That'd be brilliant. We have to do that. Right, guys, it's time for a quick break to tell you about one of our sponsors, Stitch Fix.
We love having the right outfit for the right occasion, but sometimes piecing it all together can be difficult when you're so busy all the time.
You might have a lovely top, but the jeans don't quite go, or you don't have the right shoes. It's endless.
Exactly, which is why Stitch Fix is so great. It's basically your very own personal styling service, and it's available for both men and women.
It's really easy to use too. All you need to do is go to stitchfix.co.uk/Sam and Billie, do a quick style quiz, and then your very own personal stylist will hand select 5 items just for you in your colours, styles, and your preferred budget.
Everything comes straight to your door, and you get to try everything on, and things you don't want, you can send back.
So if you sign up and schedule your first delivery using stitchfix.co.uk/Sam and Billie, the £10 styling charge will be waived for your first order, so you can try the online styling service for free. And if you keep all 5 items, you get 20% off.
So get started today by visiting stitchfix.co.uk/Sam and Billie. Right, so should we move on to Ask Us Anything?
Yes.
Okay, so first one. Do you have any advice on how to get over a broken heart? Oh, someone's obviously going through a breakup. So I think, speaking from kind of my own experience, when you're, especially if you're a little bit younger, I'm not sure how old you are, but I feel like when you're going through a breakup, whether it's him that's broke up with you or you always think it's the end of the world. Like, you think, this is it, my life's over. Like, it always feels like it's the end, and you're never going to get out. Yeah, exactly. And I think, just in hindsight, I know it's really hard and it's easier said than done, but there is a reason why you and that person are not meant to be. You're not right for each other. You know, God has a bigger plan and has someone better for you, and just time.
I was going to say, I know that this would sound very frustrating to whoever's wrote this question in, but actually I think time is the best healer for any situation, isn't it? Like, anything, honestly, if you're brokenhearted about, you know, whatever it might be, I just think, as horrible as that is, it is time, isn't it?
And also distraction as well. Like, you know, gather around your friends, your family, keep yourself busy. Don't go on his social media, you know, block all numbers, all pictures where you're going to see even his friends. You need to, like, basically cut that person out just so you can kind of get over the heartbreak. Otherwise, if you're going to keep seeing that person, it's just a reminder, isn't it? And then, like,
it's really hard, I think, this day and age to try and not be like self-destruct because of social media and all of the platforms that, you know, we can search and people talk. And
so true. And
also maybe, like, to say to, you know, any of your friends or anyone around you, like, you just don't want to know. You don't want to know if you've seen that. You know, like when you're trying to get over someone and then someone's constantly saying, oh, did you see him? He was here, or he was doing that.
You don't want to hear that.
And it's like, actually, you want to focus on, like, positive things and having fun. Summer's coming. Like, I think that always is quite a good, like, motivation.
Yeah, summer's coming. Get yourself out there. And stay single for a little while and just enjoy being single. And, you know, I hope everything's okay and you move on nicely.
The next question is, what is your biggest parenting foul? I know what mine is straight away.
Go on.
I do not follow through with the punishment most of the time. And also, I create a punishment which is very unrealistic. So, for example, Arthur this morning, he woke up really grumpy. He was in one of those moods, you know, like he had the ump with the world. Like, he was being really... and usually it's actually, he's really happy and really good in the morning. I said to him when he was in the shower, if you shout one more time, you are not doing anything this weekend, and I mean that. And I thought to myself, but I didn't know what else to say as a threat.
It just came out.
Empty threats. And actually, Greg and I, we we covered this situation on the Family Diaries.
Discuss
recently.
this as parents.
We give way too many empty threats. The threats are way too big for us to we just don't make them realistic enough, basically. And I probably do that every day, if I'm honest.
Who doesn't though? Do you know what I mean? That is part of parenthood.
Yeah. I wish I could be more consistent. I wish I could think of something that's more achievable in that moment of time. But I think when you get annoyed with them, you think of the biggest thing. I said to Nelly, "You're not going horse riding the weekend," because I think that'll be no TV tonight, and then I think,
no TV. Yeah.
So yeah, that's definitely my parenting.
Well, we all do that, so I wouldn't say that was a bad thing. I'm trying to think of mine, and there's just so many, isn't there?
I know, there's a lot.
One that stands out for me though is when little baby Paul fell down the stairs when he was a baby, and I was like, oh my gosh, he was absolutely fine,
out of your control.
No, but do you remember we've never had stairgates ever?
Yeah.
And we never ever, touch wood, because I don't really want to start having them now, but we never had any accidents, never had stairgates. We just always kind of dealt with the situation. I don't know, we just never had them. Anyway, there was this one time, and I remember me, Paul, and little Paul was upstairs. It was in my house in Brentwood. So remember upstairs the landing was quite small and narrow, and there was the staircase. But we'd recently had carpet fitted actually, so it was all quite bouncy and all down the stairs. It wasn't like wooden or anything like that. Anyway, I don't know what had happened for that split second. He'd crawled out of the bedroom, and basically I saw out the corner of my eye slow motion, like this, hands go, and then it was I can't even tell you the fear and the panic and the worry, the heart. And he literally tumbled down the stairs from top to bottom.
Oh my goodness.
And I jumped from, I think I must have done about 10 steps. I flew because I wanted to get to him on time. I didn't run down. I threw myself down.
Yeah,
I jumped.
Flew down the stairs.
Yeah, flew down the stairs, picked him up, and honestly, I'm not even just saying it, he wasn't even crying. It was I don't know, but I was shaking. I was like, I just couldn't.
Because you think their head, if they broke a bone.
It was just one of those things, pure accident. But
that is awful.
Should have shut the bedroom door. I don't know what had happened, but yeah, he was absolutely fine, but I wasn't. And then it just played. It was. I remember it actually. I lost sleep over it because you just think I'm such a bad parent. Why didn't I have a gate up? Why didn't I have something there? Why did he fall down the stairs? You think all these things.
Can you remember when we was in the we was in the Cotswolds and Arthur fell down the stairs and broke his leg?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You remember he was in a full
He actually
cast.
broke his leg.
What happened was he broke it, but then the break was, but it wasn't serious. Thank goodness it wasn't in a serious
fracture.
It was and he chipped the bone as well. So
yeah.
it did mend itself after time, but I remember the same feeling, horrible.
Just, yeah.
Absolutely your heart just sinks, doesn't it?
Oh, it's just the worst thing in the world. And even if they move from your eye line for a couple of seconds, it's just I just can't deal with that panic.
No, me neither.
I've been in a cinema before, and one went that way, but she went to get a chocolate, or he went to pick me. I can't remember what happened. And it was a second that I just couldn't see Rosie. I think 2 or 3 seconds. Oh. But your body goes I don't know. It goes.
It's
into
you're going to collapse.
Collapse.
It goes weak,
collapse,
doesn't it?
Yeah.
That is horrible.
And then they're like, "What's wrong with you?" Because you're like, "Ah," do you know what I mean? They're like, "Well, I'm just there."
Yeah. That is every parent's worst nightmare.
Right. Okay. So next question: did you ever want to go to university? And if you did, what would you study? So I actually didn't.
I did.
But Billie did.
So I really wanted to be a lawyer when I was younger, and I went to Kim Kardashian. And you know what? It's really funny because I said to Greg recently, I was thinking about it, and I love anything. I love watching crime shows and whatever else. if I was a lawyer, I'd want to be a criminal lawyer, by the way.
Yeah.
And I went to sixth form with full intentions that I was going to go to uni after. Did actually get good grades in sixth form. I got an A, B and a C. And anyway, I could see Samantha earning money. She was doing she bought a car. And I was a bit like, I feel like I wanted to go and earn money, so I didn't go to uni. I didn't make it there, but I suppose I went and got a job instead. But I do sometimes, and I often think, this is very Kim K, but I think it's actually never too late.
If you want, if you get to a point in life where the children are at senior school, or they've got their boyfriends and girlfriends and they're off doing their own thing, and you think, actually I still want to pursue my career in doing like law or go to university, like you can still do that. There's no one's stopping you.
Elle Woods.
Yeah. That would be you, actually.
Yeah, wouldn't it? But I would. It was something that I really wanted to do. And actually, you're right. You never know.
You never know.
Still time.
Well, it's like, I know this isn't quite the same, but obviously I take Rosie gymnastics twice a week. She loves it. Great gym. Anyway, they do an adult gym class. And for those of you that don't know, I used to be a gymnast.
A really good gymnast.
I used to love gymnastics when I was younger. I used to train 9 hours a week, and I was very much into my gymnastics, wasn't I? Hence why I had the pull-up bar that Fern was making fun of last week. And I was thinking, when I'm ready, I was like, I actually might take up gymnastics again.
Think of how good that will be for you.
But that's what I'm saying, not to compete.
And fun.
I don't want to put a leotard on and compete, but I mean fitness. I was like, it looks fun. I really like gymnastics. It will help me lose baby weight, and it's not like going to the gym, lifting weights, doing squats. It's something different. So watch this space. Lawyer, gymnast, reliving our youth.
Reliving our youth, exactly.
Yeah, so I might do that actually. So go next question. Do the kids understand that you are celebrities? So with my two, especially Paul, not so much Rosie, but more Paul, I don't think Paul knows what celebrity means, but he definitely he says things like, Mummy, they know they've recognised you, or they want a photo, or they got a photo of you because of the Mummy Diaries. Like they're both very much aware that we're kind of recognisable, been on telly, and Paul knows that not everyone's parents are. Not everyone is recognisable. Do you know what I mean? So he kind of gets it, but I don't really use the word celebrity at home. Do you?
No, we don't either. So Nelly has out and out said, Mum, are we like celebrities or something? Like really innocently. and I say, I don't know. I say, we film for a show. I don't want to say yes and I don't want to say no, because I think, I don't want to be like, I'm lying or not proud of what we do, and that we're in the public eye. But at the same time, I don't want her to ever say to anyone, I'm a celebrity.
I'm a celebrity, yeah.
So it is a real tricky one. The kids, I say to Greg all the time, especially with Arthur, where he's a bit younger, I always, and I know me and you, Matt, we've always said this, what must they think when they look and they watch themselves back on a show? We never experienced this in childhood, right? So it's so different. But I suppose
they don't really know any different though, do they, as well?
They don't. I suppose the answer to the question is the kids understand that we're on the TV and that we're in the public eye, but and obviously for example at the zoo on Monday.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I bet you got quite a lot of people asking for photos.
Lots of people,
especially where the show's on as well at the minute. It's really heightened, isn't it?
Yeah, lots of people wanted to chat, photos, and I think with the kids now, if people say, do you want to get a photo, I just, or can we get a photo? So I just naturally go, of course, and get in. But I never say to the kids, come on. Sometimes people might go, oh, can Nelly and Arthur get in? And sometimes I just pretend I don't hear them. Yeah. And other times I just say to Nelly and Arthur, I go, oh, do you want to get in the photo or not? And then I just see their reaction. But then other times the kids might just naturally get in as well and smile, which is really cute.
Yeah, sometimes they just literally stand there, don't they?
Yeah. But it is... I don't know, it's a mad thing, because especially now they're older, I feel like Nelly especially, some kids in her class might actually watch the Family Diaries. Yeah. And that's why I think now I'm very protective over
her scenes and stuff.
Well, yeah, I just like now we're very much like if she wants to wander in and film and chat while the cameras are rolling, amazing. But there's no pressure, you know, because it's a difficult age, isn't it? 7.
Yeah, and Nelly, because as well, Nelly's always been a little bit older for her age, isn't she? And we all know that. But she's also a little girl. She's very independent. She's always been involved in everything that you've all done, which is great, like as a family. But Nelly's definitely, out of all 4 of them, the one that's most in tune with the whole TV showbiz thing. So it is obviously really important. And I think you've done that really well, because Nelly's taken such a love to her horse riding and a passion that it's such a nice thing for her to have separate away from the cameras, like a distraction.
And honestly, it really is. I'm so grateful. Like when I was there at the weekend and I was chatting to some of the other parents there, and we was just saying like it is honestly just the most lovely hobby for them to be into, because they're outside, they're learning like so many different things, like responsibility, like I don't know, just it's a whole different world, if you like. And I'm so grateful that she's into it, because like you say, it is completely
lovely
away
distraction
from what we do, and amongst all the madness and, you know, the cameras and everything.
Even school as well, and even a different like hobby to have from school, and being nurturing with an animal, like I just think it's really nice. It's really good for her.
No, it is, and that is truly a happy place. Like she's so happy there. We've gone off on like a
tangent again.
Yeah.
Well, I've got the paddock here. Imagine if I got a little pony. I wouldn't get one.
Samantha, she would. I'd be over.
Could you imagine?
Weekend.
I know.
Have
she
to
could come
over.
and do all the.
She'd come in. She'd come in. I think she'd probably move in with you and be like your
she
full-time
would.
livery girl.
Drop her off on a Friday and pick her up on a Sunday night.
She would love that.
Well, I think that's it. Can't believe it, guys. Next time we speak, I'm going to have a baby. Yeah, guys. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
I hope, well, I will do, because next time we tune in will be in a few weeks' time and we'll have the baby. So, we're gonna keep you posted and things like that on our Instagram. And obviously, if you have only just started listening to us, catch up from the beginning. We've got our YouTube, subscribe to that. We'll be back soon.